Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today you may be wondering, why is our favorite lawyer, Matthew Murdoch, in the corner? Well, that is because I have scratched my cornea and I am blind in at least one eye, and it is making my other eye water to an insane degree and I can barely see. But I'm going to do my best to get this tier list done with you. So, the link to this tier list is in my Discord. Voting should be up for a little bit longer, 3 days at the time of recording this video. And we usually, or not usually, but we've started this thing now where instead of me making the tier list by myself, I put it up to a fan vote. So everyone in my Discord gets the link. You can then vote on the tier list, all the characters, and then we'll compare my list with everyone else's list, and we can go through and see what everyone thought, you know, was the best units. And usually it's a pretty good consensus. So I think I like this tier list method a lot more. So, other thing out of the way. You may have noticed Anguirus 55 is an A tier. That was an accident. I meant to put him in the D tier, C or D tier, whatever. But I misclicked. It was a misinput. And he went into the A tier. But I'll review my tier pretty quickly, I guess. And then we'll go down and check out what you guys voted. So, fun thing is you can click on all the characters. And it was almost unanimous that the new Godzilla 1954 changes put him in the S tier. He's fantastic, he's really good, he is a menace, and he totally circumvoids Void, which I think bumps him straight into S+. A lot of people really like him. Amazing. -1 is in here, the Chibi Godzilla duo is in here as well. Scar King still remains in the S+ tier. I kept, what's his name? Rio in the S+ tier as well, and it looks like a lot of you guys did too. Void Ghidorah is still S+. I put Gamera 60, whatever, 67 in the S+ tier, and a lot of you guys did as well. The 2004 alt as well. The brand new Mechagodzilla, the poster version, 1993 poster version, you all said was S. Vultures made it to S for me, but it looks like you guys put him in the round just the regular S tier, not S+. I put the Kaiju Breaker Mechagodzilla in S+ tier, but you guys put him in S. Ultima got a unanimous S+. Single point Anguirus. This was a tight race right here, but at the end of the day, he did get S+. And then Bagan, I put S+, but you guys said S. My A tier looking a little bit, you know, a little bit more diverse. We have both Bolga and the new Godzilla Odyssey in S tier. So it seems like for Godzilla, at least, that was where he ended up. A lot of people put him in S+, but looks like he made it into the S. And then for Bolga, it was almost unanimous S and A, but it looks like he just eked out a win into A tier. Dimension Tide, I put an S. Train Bombs, Rainbow Mothra, Mothra 2019, almost unanimous S tier. Super Godzilla S tier. Evolved Godzilla S. Fukuoka made it in. The anime Mechagodzilla made it in. Giron made it into S for me, but you guys put him in A. I guess I'm thinking about if he's on the Gamera team, he's S or S+ for sure. Gigan Rex, wow, almost dead even on S and A, but some of you put him in S+. Varan, I put S, you guys put S+. Moth Duo, I did S. 1991, I did S, and you guys put him in S+. Almost close, but he made it into the S at the end. Ebra, unanimous S tier. What's this? Super Godzilla made it into S for me, but it was really close. Look at that. 27% for both S and A and B. Interesting. We'll see where he shakes up in the most votes and average votes. Orthopedic Godzilla, I put S+ tier, but you guys, or S tier, but you guys put him in S+, which I think is interesting. I don't think he's S+, but listen, that's why we have fan votings. Mothra Cocoon, S+, for sure. Absolutely blown away. What is this? Operation Tarba, or whatever. S tier, for sure. The new Baragon, also S tier. And then Godzilla Tower, unanimous S tier. I'm not going to spend too long on my A tiers and B tiers, C tier, D tiers, but I will show you everyone. Here is my A tier. Here is my B tier. Here is my C tier. And here is my D tier. I feel like the D, C, and B's don't really matter. A kind of matters somewhat, but I'm not going to spend too much time going over it. So for the most votes, here's who got the most votes for S+. So we can break it down this way. So the most votes for S+, I guess in this order, I guess it's descending order, is Void Ghidorah 54 alt, Scarlet Dust Ultima, Final Wars alt form, Mechagodzilla 93 poster, Scar King, Gamera, Spamera Gamera, Orthopedic Shin Godzilla, -1, Rio, Single Point Anguirus, and Varan. And then for most votes in S tier, it is Dimension Tide, Mothra 2019, Mothra Cocoon, Rainbow Mothra, regular Evolved Godzilla, Trains, Super Godzilla, Moth Duo, Ebra, Fukuoka, Space Godzilla, Godzilla Tower, Mechagodzilla from the anime, Bagan, Operation Taba, The Vultures, Baragon, 1991 Godzilla, Godzilla Odyssey, Kiryu Hat, which surprised me, Gigan Rex, Kaiju Breaker Mechagodzilla, and Super Godzilla. So for most votes in A, here is the A tier. I'll show you all them. Wow. Chopper Base made it first in the A tier. Sick. Here's the B tier. Here's the C tier. And then here is the D tier right there. So you can see everyone involved. All right, let's take a look at the average votes. So for the average voting, some of these guys didn't make it into the S tier. So on average, looks like Singular Point, Anguirus, and Varan didn't make it into the S tier. So change it up. Huh, okay, interesting. So for the average voting, S plus tier is Void Ghidorah, Poster, Mechagodzilla 1993, Scar King, 54 alt, 2004 alt, Ultima alt, Spamera, Orthopedic Shin Godzilla, -1, and Rio were the S plus tier. And then the S tier was 1991 Godzilla, Bagan, Super Godzilla, or Super Mechagodzilla, I'm sorry, Varan, Anguirus Singular Point, Odyssey Space Godzilla, or Odyssey Regular Godzilla, whoops, Operation Tarbo, whatever it's called, Mothra Egg, Baragon, I'm sorry, The Vultures, Rainbow Mothra, Dimension Tide, Moth Duo, Kaiju Breaker, 2019 Mothra, Classic Rio, Anime Mechagodzilla, Gigan Rex, and then Godzilla Tower. Okay, so these are pretty solid. Here's the A tier for average votes. Here's the B tier for average votes. And here's the C and D tiers for average votes. So, take a good look at the D tier, the C tier, the B tier, the A tier, the S tier, and the S plus tier. And let me know what you guys think. If you didn't get to vote on this, there is still 3 days to vote, and we will be doing this every season. So make sure you're in the Discord with the Intel notifications turned on so that you get updated every month when this voting will go live. But let me know what you guys think. I don't think my S plus tier was too far off from what you guys ended up picking. I think my S plus tier is definitely fits within the most votes. I think the things that were in here that you guys didn't pick was Kaiju Breaker, Bagan, and the Vultures. But everything that is in my S plus, if it didn't make S plus, it definitely made S. So I'm not too far off. I guess I glazed Bolga a little too much. You guys put him in the A tier for average votes. So we're gonna have to see where the Zoids shake up next season. I'm really excited for them. Hopefully Dark Horn makes it in. That's my goat, Big Styracosaurus with guns on his back. But yeah, this was with 57 participants with almost 2,000 total votes. This is where everybody shaked up for the average voting. So let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with the fan voting here? If not, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have even more to say, talk about it in my Discord where you can wait to vote on the next one. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.